up, YouTube? Leo Shang here, host of the Extreme Fully Fishing channel. For you guys, it has been 2 days, right? You guys are just taking it easy. Hopefully you saw the last video here on the YouTube platform. For Leo Shang, host of the Extreme Fully Fishing channel, it has been only a few hours, alright? So today is still the same day, September 27th, and this is still my outing number 136, okay? In the previous video, here at this exact same location, I did a little bit of catfishing using my new Casking Centron combo. In this video, we're going to do something a little bit different. Mind you, even though it has been only a few hours since I shot the last video, I think you guys kind of see it, right? Conditions have changed a lot, okay? It is actually supposed to rain real soon, so my time out here is very limited. I'm going to do some multi-species fishing in this video. I thought about putting the footage all together, but you guys know how that works, right? If I put everything together, you will have like a 35-minute video or something like that. So, I decided to create one video for catfish and one for multi-species fishing. So anyways, I'm using almost exactly the same setup as I was using in the previous video. Only difference, I changed the Centron 3000 to a Centron 500 with 4 pounds casking fluorocoat line. Instead of a slip sinker setup and just passive fishing, we're going to do active fishing, right, with the 164 ounce jig head and the 1-inch gulp minnow, which is one of my favorite lures out there when it comes to exploring new locations and doing multi-species fishing. So I don't know, this type of little pond, you know, you just really never know what you're going to pull out of it. Last time I was here, I pulled a very rare fish. It was a melanistic red-ear sunfish, the Lepomis microlophus. So hey, we may kinda luck out today, right? And land something new, you know, you just never know, right? This is the type of pond, catch and release pond, where kids come over and sometimes releases their pet, which you are not supposed to do. Introduction of invasive species, but you guys get the idea. So let's get started, see what we can land. How many species, will we catch in the mysterious pond today? Alrighty, let me get started over here. In the previous video, casting half an ounce. Goodness, did you see that? That was probably a largemouth bass, so we gotta start right over there. But as I was saying in the previous video, I was casting a half-ounce sinker with this rod, right, and everything was fine. Well, I tell you what, any rod in the market can cast a half-ounce sinker. When you are casting a 164-ounce lure, that's a different story, right? You really don't know how much castability you get until you have your whole setup complete. This is a medium action rod. It's not really like ultra light, but haha, you see, at least it reaches, right? So there you have it. The castability is not that bad for such a small lure. Now we just have to catch some fish. Oh, there's one. What we got here? This is a green sunfish. Technically our second species of the day, because the first one was the channel catfish. We got a little Lepomis cyanellus right here, casting right next to the rocks. Definitely not bad to start the day. As I always like to emphasize, you know, always gotta get the easy ones out of the way, right? Oh, there's one. What is it? Not a little sunfish. See, this one is one of those that we are not so sure what it is. I think this is a red-ear sunfish. You can only find red-ear sunfish in this pond here around my area. I'm pretty sure this is a red-ear, the Lepomis microlophus. third species of the day, technically speaking. Well, the funny thing about this is that the red ear sunfish is actually a species of sunfish that is not really native to my area. They actually stocked the spawn back in the days with red ear sunfish, maybe by accident, but you are not supposed to find red ear sunfish in Pennsylvania at all. But the thing is, since this pond is actually catch and release, theoretically speaking, they can't really propagate out of this pond, right? However, this pond is connected to the Pennypack Creek, so when it floods, well, only God knows how many red ear sunfish may have flooded. That was... There's one. There's one. What is that? Is that a little bass? Oh, it's a little largemouth bass. Little largemouth bass beat on the gold minnow. Hey, another species for today, right? Although I have to say, this is a skinny one. Wow, this largemouth bass was not going anywhere, son. It was pretty much down its jaw, you know, the little gold minnow. Anyways, here you go. Technically, we have gotten 4 species of fish today. Not bad, not bad. Oh, there's one. What is that? Oh, that's a nicer sunfish. That's a nicer sunfish. Big red ear. That this now, my friends, is a nice red ear sunfish. 100% red ear sunfish. Microlophus, right? Lepomis microlophus. You can see by the little yellow dots on its face. It's got the red on the opercular flap, right? The dots go down. No pumpkin seed because you don't have the blue rays on its face, right? Not to mention that when it comes to its face, check it out, huh? It's more flat, right? Yeah, that's a nice red ear sunfish. Let me tell you, every time I catch the red ear sunfish up here, which is a beautiful specimen, it reminds me of the red ear sunfish that I used to catch in the south, down in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Those were some of the most beautiful red ear. And to know that around my house here in Bucks County, you can actually find them, you know, it's hilarious, man. There's one. What we got? Oh, it's a little bass. Wow, there's actually quite a bunch of little bass over here. Very aggressive on the gulp. Not bad, not bad at all. Hungry and aggressive, that's how I like it. I just wish that their sizes were a little bit bigger, okay? There's a beautiful specimen we got here. Ready to go back? Alrighty. Oh my goodness, that was a nice hit on the gulp. Is it another species? Is it a red ear? What is that? Ooh, that's another species for today. That's a big bluegill. Big Lepomis macrocidus. Holy cow. I can tell you that this bluegill has been through a lot because it's got a little bit of a defect here on the mouth, right? Probably before someone kind of unhooked this bluegill really bad. It's got some really strong vertical markings, which actually make it pretty cool. Oh, that's a nice fish. Boom. You see that? Now that is astonishing, my friends, because I'm casting a 164-ounce jig with one tiny little 1-inch gulp minnow, which in reality has very little weight altogether, right? I am using 4 pounds line test instead of 20 pounds braid like in the previous video, but still, you know, this is real good castability right here, my friends. I really like it. Oh, just had a hit too. There's one. What is that? Feels good. Actually feels good. Oh, it's a big sunfish. This big sunfish feel real good. Holy mackerel, man. That's a big red ear. Big red ear sunfish. Holy moly. Look at this. You see the shape of the mouth? A little bit different than the other sunfish, right? Like I mentioned. Wow, man, they got power too. I gotta tell you, man, these shell crackers, as they call it, right? Because they can crack the shell. Kind of resembles a little bit like the mojarra, huh? From Florida, eh? All right, shell cracker, you can go back where you belong. Ooh, whoa, instant take. Wow, man, what is that? I think it's another bluegill or shell cracker. Oh, it's a bluegill. The size of the bluegill here is not bad at all. I mean, this pond has some real nice sized bluegills. But again, you know, from a pond that is mostly catch and release, right? I really would expect the quality of bluegill to be above average. Oh, that was a small hit, but the fish is on. Powerful. These sunfish are real powerful, man. Small hit, good size bluegill. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Gulp minnow. Yeah, man, all right, they're fitting good, fitting good. Oh, there's one. The shell cracker. Well, they call this fish the shell cracker for a reason, right? Back here, you can see it, right? This got really raw power on the jaw, but back here in the mouth, this fish really has the ability to crack different types of shells all the way back there. So I can't really show you guys on camera, but little snails, right, or other type of mollusks around the area, this fish, this beautiful fish right here, can really eat it all right? Go back where you belong. And of course, they also eat fish, as you guys can see. They've been hitting on the gulp real good today. Yes, folks, winter is coming. And so is the rain right now. So I think it is about time to call it a day. Technically speaking, if you put together the last video on the channel with this video right here, I caught 5 different species of fish today, which for this little pond right here is not bad at all, okay? Let me tell you that much. So let's go over the species again. We caught the channel catfish, the Ictalurus punctatus, beautiful 4-pounder on cut bait, right? Cut bluefish that I caught on the last video. So if you haven't checked that yet, I recommend you to go there and check it out. Then we also caught the green sunfish, the Lepomis, Miscellaneous. We caught a few nice bluegill, the Lepomis, microlophus, all very chunky. You know, if you live around the area, right? And this is a catch and release pond. You take your kid to a pond like this and just give your kid a few worms, your kid is gonna have a blast, you know? Very family oriented place, safe environment, right? We also got to catch a few largemouth bass, the microlophus salmoides, although they were tiny, you know, but it's still fun to catch on light tackle, right? And finally, we got to catch a few of the elusive red ear sunfish, all right? The Lepomis microlophus. And let me tell you something. When it comes to fishing around my area, one of the primary joys for me when it comes to fishing, right, is really catching species of fish that are not so common around here. So you know what? I really recommend you guys to just come over and get some fish too. It is a catch and release only pond, right? It says right behind me here, open to all ages, Woody's fishing hole. That's the name of the hole. I don't know why they named that. It says there it is a catch and release fishing pond. Do not feed waterfowl, okay? Don't go feeding the geese here, please, all right? But for real, if you live around the area, you have never caught a red ear sunfish before, the shell cracker, which is a species, you know, that is not really available here in Philadelphia and surroundings, this is your chance. I encourage you to come, take your kids, man. It's a beautiful environment. But once again, right, if you come here to fish, just make sure you follow the rules and regulations. Catch and release only. Don't go throwing everything on the ground. There are trash cans around here everywhere. Don't litter, right? Throw your trash in the trash. And the best part, there's a restroom right over there. I'm not going to show you guys, but you know, if you need to go to the restroom, right? Very convenient. It's right there. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 episodes, right? That were pretty much filmed in the same location. Now it is really time for me to go home before it starts pouring, all right? So, tie lines, folks. I will see you all next time. And yeah, this is good rod.